to me, you're not my woman. You can't ask me nothing. Come out my business. If I'm talking to people, I'm talking to people, innit? Bye. Happy New Year, guys.
We back in this bitches hoe. We been missing. We know, but we back. We real cute and shit.
I was always here. She's back.
I'm back. I'm better. I feel so much better. I was dying. Shit. I was dying over the Christmas period. I was so ill. But we are back. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy 2018.
Don't that ass.
Alright, so this video is going to be
how we met. Because we kind of spoke about it in our, what was it?
Previous Q&A?
Yeah, we kind of spoke about it in our Q&A, but we didn't do like a full detailed part. So this is basically part 2.
Yeah, part 2 Q&A of how we met, how we felt when we first saw each other.
Yeah, just a chit chat.
Yeah, and also maybe our first fight,
our first kiss,
our first of many things. Yeah, that was good, innit? That was really good. No. But
right. So how did we first meet?
How did we first meet? Well, we met before.
So the first time.
First time we met was at a mutual friend's birthday barbecue thing, and at the time I had the camera. I was going around with
She was in a relationship.
I was not in a relationship, actually.
Yeah, but your people's was there, so you was in a relationship.
Oh gosh. But anyways, so I had a camera. Basically, I was getting everyone to say to this person, happy birthday, whatever their personal message is to that person. And obviously, like, this girl walked in, like, I was like, she's cute. She had on these knee-high boots, and she had these, like, skinny kind of jeans on, and I think you had, like, a little, you had a leather jacket on.
Yeah,
but I remember
had like a checkered shirt.
Yeah, I remember it was her hair that got me, because she had like the side shave, and she had like this like kind of like heavy box kind of.
Do you know what it was kind of like? Remember P Diddy's group back in the day? What were they called? Him and the two girls.
I don't know.
I can't. Whatever. But do you remember how like they used to have like the heavy bangs on the short side?
Yeah.
Like, before that was it. Yeah.
That's
before I went to like this heavy and short sides, like I used to have it relaxed, and then I grew it out. So back then, like, it was really, really short. I think I used to have like blonde in it somewhere.
Yeah, some sort of streaking thing going on in it.
Yeah.
And I remember just seeing, I was like, damn, that girl is fine. I was like, oh, she's quite sexy. By the time, like, I had peoples there in it, so I couldn't really, like, kind of like, yo, what you saying? Give me a number, fam. Even though I wouldn't actually do that, because I was a bit of a nerd back then.
And I thought she was a boy, like, when I first came in. I was like, okay, so you're either 11 years old or you're a grown woman. Like,
a grown boy.
A grown boy. I couldn't tell. And then someone was like, oh, that's a girl. And I was like, oh, okay. And at that time, I was in a relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, I was.
Exactly.
I was in a relationship.
A relationship.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh, you're cute, and like kept it moving. And then like we kind of spoke a bit, and I'm quite shy, so I think she came up with the camera and was like, have you got anything to say? And I was like, oh yeah.
Such a nerdy move. Like, I didn't even like go like hi. I was like, do you want anything to say to blah 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 blah? You know, because I was like nervous, you know what I mean? And whenever I see really beautiful women, I just literally get tongue-tied. Everything just goes out the window, and I just make a mockery of myself.
And the thing with Gemini is like, we're really fast. So even though I was in a relationship, I still wanted to know who she was, where she came from, like what was going on with her. So her ex was there, and you know me, so I was like, oh yeah, so like, how's things going and whatever. Because they were talking, but I didn't know like they were talking about her. So I was just like, okay. And then later on down the line, like when we went back to it, all the stuff they were telling me, it was about her. So I was like, so I knew a lot of her business before I actually met her. Yeah, we met at a barbecue. That was the first time.
That was our first meeting.
That initial meet.
Yeah.
And then we met back at the same mutual friend's house again. once they moved, and we met there. And that time she was going through an issue because she had found out about like all the stuff that her ex was doing while they were in a relationship. But obviously this was the stuff that I knew, but I didn't know it was her because I didn't put two and two together, because I didn't know her name the first time we met. She didn't know my name. So then the second time I kind of saw her now, she was in the front room talking, and I kind of like bursted in and I was like, oh shit. So I was like, oh, okay. And then she was just kind of like, oh, like, why is someone else here, like, in my business? So I just, like, let them talk and kind of stayed out of it. And then by then I had broken up with the person. So, you know me, I had to slide in there that I was single. So I was like, oh, yeah, I know what you're going through. Like, me and my ex, like, she was like,
what? I was like, wait. She went, say she.
I was like, yeah, me and my ex is she.
What? So
literally
after like me basically finding out what the fuck was happening with all the passa that was happening, I literally, when she said she, it was almost like everything that I was feeling just literally just went like a hurricane and went and like zoomed itself out of the room. All of a sudden she was my focus now, because I was like, you like girls? Yeah. And literally that's what I said. I turned around, I said, I went, you like girls? You know what I mean? And I was just, and she was just talking, and we started talking, and then we kind of started to hang out a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Like, she'd be like, we'll meet up at this mutual friend's house, and we end up talking and stuff.
We started to build a friendship.
We started to build it.
Yeah, because like we would do things as friends. Like, we wasn't like straight away like all over each other.
No.
Because I was shy and she was quite shy as well. So.
I was shy and nervous, and when I get nervous, I just. You tell them what you first thought of me. Well, when you started to get to know me.
After a while, I was like, she's fucking annoying. And God, she's a fucking geek. Like, I was like, oh my. It wasn't even so much a geek. She was just so nerdy. And I was like, fucking hell. Like, can you get one cool point? Like, at least. She was really, really, like, geeky. And I was just like, I'm not really sure. But I was like, all right, cool. Like, we're building a friendship. So it's kind of like whatever. And then we started to see each other outside of the circle as well. Yeah. So like we would just like kind of meet up and just chill and stuff.
Yeah, no, but before we got to that bit, you told this person, you're like, when you see her, just tell her to calm down a little bit. Like,
oh yeah, I did, yeah.
Her levels need to just calm down a bit. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, when you meet somebody, you kind of like them, you don't really know how to like approach them, what to say to them, so you just end up just kind of getting
all over the place.
I was just like spazzing all over the place. And I remember this mutual friend told me that I literally felt like somebody just punched me in the chest, because like I thought I was.
But they probably didn't deliver it the same way. But it was just kind of like, I met her, like I already liked her for being her, and then she was just a bit too over the top. So I was like, tell your homegirl to chill, because she's doing a bit too much. Yeah. And it's always better that somebody else told you than I told you. So, and obviously we wasn't like that yet. So I was like, can you just tell her to kind of just like just a little bit, like please, because she's actually like a cool person.
So with that, when that person told me that, I was just like, oh, my heart. No, like you know, it's like kind of like you are kind of you, and it's kind of like raw. Like I feel like she don't want to kind of know me for kind of like me, like the funny side of me, the kind of like giddy. So that's how I kind of like interpret it. And then like, so when she came around again, so after I found this out now, so I went to the extreme end. So she came in the room and she was like, oh hi, and she was trying to like be like trying to hug me, and I was just like, hi.
She was upset. She's in her feelings.
No, I wasn't upset. I was just trying to be like cool. You know what I mean?
But
like
that pretended. Was too cool.
Yeah, like pretending like I didn't care no more, or like I was just kind of like.
And then I was like, "What's the problem?"
And I was like, "Nothing." You know, I'm just chilling in it.
She tried that macho thing, and it weren't running for her. It just weren't working.
I was like, yeah.
No, it wasn't working.
And then I could feel myself wanting to crawl out myself and be like, ah, you know what I mean? But I couldn't do it. But yeah, you thought I was really annoying.
Yeah, I thought she was quite annoying, and then. Obviously, while going through that period of her being annoying, I was already annoyed, so she annoyed me even more. So then we went to a place called like Winter Wonderland.
Yeah.
That's just like up in London. It's like something that comes every year. at Christmas time, and it just everything in there is just Christmas themed. We had gone up there as a group, and a mutual friend had said to her like, oh, like she's still seeing this guy. So she was like, what? She's seeing a guy? Like she knew like I had dated like girls and guys anyway, but I had broken up from my girlfriend, and I was like, I'm about to be a thought for 2 seconds, like can I just be me? So I was talking to this guy and whatever. Then when we first met and we was kind of talking on the level, like she asked me, she was like, oh, are you talking to anyone? And by then I was like, nah, because I was like, I ditched him, like he was lame. So I was like, nah, I ain't talking to no one. But I said I was like, I was talking to someone before. I'm not talking to sorry guys, let's take a break. I got really tongue tied. As I was saying, I was talking to someone before, but then I stopped talking to them because I was like, I'm not interested. So I told her, I was like, I was talking to a guy, we're not talking anymore, so I'm talking to you. So when the friend had passed it over, they had made it seem like I was
farting and biting over the ocean.
I was still messing about, and this person was from like the other side of London. So that same night we went to Winter Wonderland, she was like, oh, are you sure you're not talking to no one? But she already asked me. See, if you ask me something, can I tell you, don't ask me again. So I was like, why are you asking me? You already asked me. So that means you're trying to catch me out now, like I'm telling a lie. She was like, no, that's not the case. Well, that is the case. Otherwise, you already asked me twice. I gave you an answer. Now you're asking me the third time again. Therefore, you're trying to catch me out. So I was like, you know what? Like, deuces, I'm done in it. Like, I was like, I ain't got nothing else to say anymore. And she was like, all right, cool. And I was like, all right, cool, innit?
That's actually not how it actually went. It went like this.
It did.
She went to me, you're not my woman. You can't ask me nothing. Come out my business. If I'm talking to people, I'm talking to people, innit? Bye.
But it's true. Because you've asked me twice. You have asked me twice now. I have given you my answer. It wasn't good enough. So you rolled your ass back again and you've asked me again. No.
So from that conversation, that day we went to Winter Wonderland.
Everything shut down.
That was what, November?
That was the last time.
November 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, November 2010. I was 20, going on 21. Did you meet? Yeah, well, we've started.
Yeah, because we were together for my 21st.
Yeah, so yeah, that was November 2010, and we just, after Winter Wonderland, we didn't speak again.
Done.
We just went.
I had no interest. She had no interest.
I just kind of went, nah.
Forget it.
Because you know what it is. It's like when you have people outside who are supposed to be your friend and stuff like that, like kind of like poking and jabbing and saying little shit. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like making paranoia. You know what I mean? It was like building little bricks of paranoia, and I was just kind of like, you know what? Yeah. I've already gone through a relationship which is where it was just messed up, fucked up in every possible way. And I was like, I tried to, you know what I mean, to like forgive and I was just like, I'm not going to do that again. You know what I mean? If I can see the warning signs in the beginning, I'm just out. Like, I don't want to know sort of thing. Well, I don't want to know, you know what I mean? And we just didn't talk. And she tried to contact me. She rang my phone. I didn't answer because I went out to where did I go to? I went to like a little drink up with a couple friends.
Oh, that's the night you met the other thought.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, so in the middle of us not talking, she was acting like she was all heartbroken that me and her wasn't talking. Within the space of like a week, we stopped talking in November. It was
December.
It was late November. We stopped talking. By early December,
mid-November, we stopped talking.
By early December, she had picked up a new chick. So like she said, I had called her because I was out with my friend and we needed something. So I was like, all right, like she was the one who knew about this stuff. And obviously I wanted to talk to her anyway, but I was being someone. So I was like, right, let me call her and see. So she didn't pick up the phone call. So I was like, right, fuck it. Anyway, as I was saying, so I had called her and was like, hey, like, I'm outside your house. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm outside your house. And she was like, why are you outside my house? And I was like, she literally said, why are you outside my house? And I was like, right, like, I know I haven't spoken to you, but I heard you're sick. So I thought I would, like, just come and see you. And she was like, oh, all right, cool, give me a minute.
Bear in mind, right, I flew out of the chair, was running around while I was going, why are you outside of my house? Yeah. I was like, I had like a proper cleaning OCD, so the yard was like clean. I like my air freshener spraying up the place. I quickly opened the bedroom window, get a little fresh air. Bear in mind, she's still waiting outside, you know. She's still waiting, yeah. And then it's like I shut the window quickly, and then I went up to the intercom and I was like, yeah. And then I opened it up, and then I was like pretending to like be all shivery and stuff. I was still sick, like I said, you know what I mean. I never ever get sick, but I, you know, had to put a little bit extra sauce on that, you know what I mean. So, but yeah, so she came in and she's like, hi. I was like, hi. And then we done the whole awkward stare. How you been? Oh, what you been up to? How was your day? Oh yeah, it was alright. Everything was it was alright. Yeah, it was alright. There was actually no like going in depth with what was happening. The first 15 minutes of this whole conversation was just, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm good.
Literally.
Yeah, and then about an hour after that,
we just started talking.
Just
like
start talking normal. Like literally start talking normal. Like we never stopped actually talking.
Yeah,
you know
that
what
was
I mean?
the weird thing. Like it, like once we started talking, it didn't feel like we had stopped talking.
Yeah.
Like we was just both like, oh, you know what, it's long. And then from there, it just like we just got back on track.
Yeah, we kept talking.
Yeah,
You know?
it got a bit awkward because obviously she was sick, and then like she had told me she was better and stuff, and then she was like, so I'm talking to someone. So I was like, okay, cool, like we'll just be friends, like it's not a problem. But in my mind I was like, fuck, whatever. But she was like, yeah, like I'm kind of like talking to someone at the moment, like, and I was like, all right, cool. So like we like kept meeting up, doing things, but like just as friends, like nothing ever happened or anything like that. And then like I realized that after a while, then like she was putting more energy into it. Like she would like start calling me more, and like we would like I was calling him, we was talking to him, and I was thinking, if like how do you have time if like you're always on the phone to me? So I was just like, are you still talking to this girl? Like what's going on? And she was like, yes and no, like not really, like I'm just trying to like dead it off now, like it weren't supposed to go this far, it was just supposed to be a little thing and done. So I was like, alright, well, like cool. And then she was like, after a while, I didn't mention the girl again, so I was like, alright, let me just see on her actions. And then she was like, oh, I want to take you out for Valentine's Day. And I was like, are you not going out for Valentine's Day? And she was like, no, that's done with. So I was like, okay, cool, like whatever. Because I had asked about this girl, because one night I was here, like when we was just chilling, and I saw the girl like call her phone. And when I tell you, she swipes this phone underneath, because she had like a table, like a low table. She swipes this phone underneath the table so quick. So I was just kind of like, alright, cool. And then I saw the girl ring again, and I was like, who's that? And she was like, oh, she's my friend. So I was like, alright.
Nobody do that when their friend call, alright?
I was like, alright, cool. And then like I just left it, and then like once I left the house, I was like, so what's good? Like what's going on? Like who is it? Like. And she was like, oh, like it's the same girl and whatever. And I was like, right, so let me know the backstory. Like, what happened?
Like,
how'd you meet? And this was the same girl that she met that night when she aired my call. When she was airing my calls because she was finding new coochie, but it's fine, whatever. I'm not bitter about it because I'm with her now. No, I'm thinking.
No.
But
Where
she was with that.
The person that I was like talking to, the thing was, I didn't have any. Were you looking at me like that? For like you have not heard the story a million times.
No, we're listening because it changes. Go on.
How this changes? I wasn't feeling that person like that at all, and this person was like certain things that they would say, and like when I was in a previous relationship, like certain things that my ex used to say, and I was just like, what? How can you be in a relationship with a woman but you're saying these kind of things, like, you know what I mean? And then this girl will be saying the same kind of shit, and I was just like, nah, like I'm not with it, because this person is like, I'm a lesbian and we don't live in La La Land, you know what I mean? This is real for me, and you want to kind of like step in and out, dipping your toes whenever you feel like it, going in. And then I also found out that this person had a man, and she had some next crackhead woman that was like she was with, you know what I mean, on the side and stuff like that. And I was like, I ain't into all of them things, they, you know what I mean, like them freaky deaky business, they, you know what I mean, like I'm just like,
You're not into the freaky deaky?
I ain't into that passa freaky deaky business, you know what I mean? Which is where you're going, oh, this is my home girl, but she just literally done doing your coochie, you get what I mean? And then your man coming and he's doing
basically,
your coochie.
she was a straight girl that liked her pum pum lips.
You know what I mean?
That's what it
and
was.
I was,
sounds of it.
I was just not on it, you know what I mean? And so I wasn't really feeling this girl. I was trying to like, kind of like push her like more towards like, oh, let's be friends sort of thing, but she just wasn't catching the hint. Because
Carol doesn't know how to just be straightforward and be like, look, it's done. What happened is what
I'm
happened.
not as ruthless as her or as savage as her.
When you want to be, you are. When you want to tell me about my underneath in this house, you will tell me. So don't tell me you're not savage. You are. Yeah. So yeah, she like took me out from Valentine's Day, and then like we literally just
kick it off. We just hit it off.
Yeah. So from like the January when we started talking, we just like carried on talking. We went out for Valentine's Day. We still wasn't in a relationship yet, but we just spoke every single day, because that was one thing I said to her from the beginning. Like, if I'm in a relationship with someone, like I can't meet someone and get in a relationship straight away. And I said to her, I was like, I
don't want to be rebound. Yeah,
and I was like, I've gone up with people where I've spoken to them for nearly a year before we've got into a relationship. I've spoken to someone for like 6 months before we've got into a relationship. So like, nah, it's not gonna happen. And she respected that, and she was like, all right, cool.
I loved it, because that was like my same view as well. And it's just like, why you got to rush to be in a relationship? Why don't you just get to know that person? I mean,
yeah, I can't
know that person one-on-one.
I can't be giving lots of people that title.
Yeah, you know, like one-on-one, not like talking to this person, talking to other people and doing that. I just wanted to know her one-on-one, like what was she like, and then you kind of go from there if you kind of want to talk to them or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just keep it like honest or just keeping it moving. You know what I mean? But yeah, ever since, and we're still here.
Exactly. So I think we officially got together April the 1st.
Yeah.
So that's our anniversary. And we just kind of kicked it from there.
This year is going to be our what?
6 years?
We're in 2018.
7 years. I have to think about it. I'm the bad one. I'm the one who forgets. 7 years.
See? 7 years. 7 years later,
that we're going to be together.
We're here, and we're queer.
I ain't queer, bitch, I'm queer.
But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys like this story time that we give you guys. Hopefully there'll be a lot more.
Yes.
There'll be some stuff coming. And also we got a ring light.
Oh yeah, we've got a ring light now.
If you guys didn't notice the video.
No more dark videos,
Alright. If you guys didn't notice the video, can you see, yeah? I was not going to be paying big money for a damn ring light. So we waited until eBay had a 20%. Shout out to eBay. This is not a sponsored video. But we got our ring light.
No, I'm going to find a coupon, a discount code, something, because I'm not about to spend all these coins on a ring light. Especially when I kept seeing the light without the tripod, and I was like, nah,
allow that business there, yeah?
Yes.
So, thumbs up to the video of us looking clearer, please.
Yes.
And watch and comment, guys. Yes. Stay tuned, alright?
We've been missing for a while.
Yeah.
But we are back now.
We've been missing in the darkness. But now we've got the light.
We're back, bitches.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed like our little story time or chit chat about the first time we met.
Actually met. Yeah, more details.
Yes. So stay tuned, subscribe, share us, notifications, everything on, comment, all the good stuff. And we will see you in our next video.
All of that.
Bye, bitches.